Hello and welcome to HyperDog Digital. This is Scott. Today we're going to take a look at a new Chromebook I got from HP. This is the HP Chromebook x360 14. It has an Intel Core i5 processor. It's got 64 gig of storage, Google Chrome OS obviously. It's got a multi-touch touchscreen. It's 3-cell 60 watt-hour battery, 8 gig of DDR SD RAM, and a 14-inch fully high-definition IPS LED display, backlit keyboard, all those fun things. So let's go ahead and unbox this and open it up and take a look. So the box is pretty big and it's not really too visible on the screen. So I'm going to do my best to try and keep at least something in view of the camera while I cut it open and pull everything out of the box. So let's see here. Get this stuff out of the way here. Alright, power cord up. And move the box out of the way. And all the paperwork and instructions, because we don't know how to use the laptop apparently. Take these nice safety packing pieces off. More paperwork. Get those out of the way. And there we go. It's a nice white color there to it. Not a bad size. Good weight. A little heavier than some of the other Chromebooks that I've had. Nice premium feel to it. It does feel like plastic to me. All over. This is a 2-in-1, so we'll take a look at that, but on the back you have some venting there. Starting over on this side you have your USB Type-C, and where you also plug in for charging, and I'm assuming that there's one on the other side, so you can plug it in on either side to charge it. Headphone jack, micro SD card slot, and a power button. The other side is your volume rocker, Kensington lock, standard USB, and another USB Type-C, and yes, you can plug it in over here to charge it. Nothing on the front. Bottom, some looks like maybe venting or possibly the speakers, and nothing on the top but the logo. So let's go ahead and crack it open. Get this thing out of the way. Nice full-size keyboard. Keys seem to be very soft and functional. No problems there. Nice big trackpad, a little bigger than the one I had before. The screen looks very nice. Let's see if we can power this up to get a better look at what the screen looks like. There. And there is the screen. You can see we got some fairly small bezels on the sides here. Not a lot at the top, large one at the bottom, but nothing too terrible. Pretty good for its size, 14 inches. You can see there's a camera at the top here as well. Let's see if we can get that in there. Right there. And as we mentioned, it is a 2-in-1, so you can flip it all the way to the back and use it as a tablet as well. Just kind of trying to show how it goes together when it's folded back like that. I'm not sure that you'd want to do that too long. It is got quite a bit of weight to it, but again, not terribly bad. Certainly not as bad as some large laptops you might see instead. And you do have speakers here at the top. So So let's go ahead and we'll play with it a little bit, get a little idea of the specs, and we'll be back in a short break to give you our breakdown of its performance and what we think of it overall. Okay, so we've had a bit more time to spend with this HP Chromebook, and I have to admit I am a bit more impressed, in fact quite a bit more impressed with it now than when I first unboxed it. It's got a great weight to it, like I mentioned, but performance was just really outstanding. This has got the 8 gigs of RAM on it, and I really don't think you need really anything more than that, certainly for a Chromebook. Chromebooks, for what they do, they run pretty smoothly. And this one definitely runs very well. 8 gigs of RAM is more than enough, I think. I was able to open, I don't know, dozens and dozens of tabs and didn't have any problems really at all running anything. Performance was great. The keyboard, after I got used to it, definitely feels a lot better. It's a lot softer. I don't know if it was just when I pulled it out, if it was, you know, cold since I brought it right from inside or what. But it's definitely felt a little more sticky, or maybe mechanical, whatever, when I first pulled it out and poked around on the keyboard, but now it's definitely a lot better. It's softer, quieter. I like it a lot more. The backlit keyboard is awesome. The trackpad is very big, gives you plenty of room to poke around on there as well. The speakers I'm also very impressed with. From my last Chromebook that I had, the speakers were on the sides and it just didn't get very loud. With these, it's definitely a lot louder. I can have no problems running and watching videos and movies and music and stuff like that, and I don't have to crank it up as loud as I possibly can. So that's definitely an improvement over the last one that I had. It's not the best speakers you're going to find on a laptop, certainly, but it's definitely a lot better than some of the Chromebooks that I have used. The screen is awesome. It's very big. I thought that this was going to be a little flimsy, but it's actually pretty strong. It's pretty good. I haven't had any problems, and I've stopped worried about. I was a little hesitant to flip it over and put it in tent mode and stuff like that and use it in that fashion initially, but I've gotten past that. It's definitely shown that it's very sturdy and can hold up to whatever position you put it into, and punching the screen and everything like that when it's in whatever position. So I'm definitely impressed with that as well. So it's just a great screen. It's big, it's bright. The other thing that I do like is that there is a full-size USB port here. Not really a big deal. Most computers have them, but I found that a lot of Chromebooks recently have been kind of going away from that, not having a full-size USB port. They've had just the USB Type-Cs. So I'm happy that this one does include one, because it does open up ports and make things a lot easier when I'm trying to plug in a mouse or something like that. So all in all, I'm very impressed with this Chromebook. It's definitely one that I'm glad I got, and I'm going to be using a lot in the future. If I were to change one thing, I think I'd probably get a different color. I'm not a big fan of this white on silver. I like my stuff to be all one uniform color, but that's just the OCD in me and is purely cosmetic, and some people might like that more. So I don't really count that as a negative. It's just a problem with myself. So other than that, it's fantastic. I really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to using it more, and I highly recommend anybody who's taking a look at a Chromebook to take a look at this guy as well. So hopefully this video has been helpful to you, and we will see you again next time on HyperDog Digital. Thanks. Hey, this is Scott for HyperDog Digital. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos and reviews, be sure to check us out at hyperdogdigital.com. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you know when we put up new content. If there's something you'd like us to review, or you have a product you want to send us for a review, feel free to send us an email at reviews@hyperdogdigital.com. We're also looking for sponsors right now, so if you are interested in being a sponsor for our channel, contact us at sponsor@hyperdogdigital.com. All of our social media links and emails are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.